This is all the people voting. My line go all the way back here, y'all. All the way over there. All the people. You gonna vote, Reagan? You voting?
Yes.
Girl, you ain't old enough to vote. You ready to vote, Al? Huh? What you about to get on? Okay, you guys. It is 8:22, and I just voted. What is it? I'm a Georgia voter. My baby, she. Dang, you can't even see you. Where you at, Ray? Wrong one. Looking all ugly. My baby is a Georgia voter. She didn't really actually vote, but she stayed the entire time with us. We got here maybe about like 5. Oh lordy, maybe like about 5.
5:50.
No, I want to say like 5:30. Maybe about like 5:30. It's 8:22, so we've been up here for 3 hours. The line was extremely long. Although I really didn't feel like standing in line, I was happy to see such a huge turnout. The line is still long. They were supposed to stop at 7, but some of these people not gonna leave till probably about 10 o'clock. I haven't voted since I was 18, and I'm now 28. And when I voted, that was my first year being able to legally vote, and it was Obama first year. So he was the first black president on the ballot the first year I was ever able to vote, and that was my first and last year ever voting. That alone was just significant for me. And I just never thought to vote since then, but I mean, I am 10 years older and 10 years wiser, so I know the importance of it. So I encourage everybody to get out and vote. Make sure you know who you're voting for. I didn't at first. Well, I mean, I know now, but when it was coming down to Savannah campaigning and stuff, coming to my job, and I'm like asking me, to vote for them, and I'm like, okay, well, who are you? Like, so I, did my own little research, and I feel confident. I feel confident. All right, you guys, my baby stood in line with us yesterday while we voted, and she got her little sticker. Everybody thought it was so cute because I'd asked my cousin if she'll come and get my daughter. Sorry, y'all, my car a little dirty. Well, you see where I park out at, so it's dirt all over the floor. But I asked my cousin if she'll come get her, and she said yeah. But when she came to get her, Reagan said, no, I want to stay with y'all because I want to see y'all vote. And everybody out there in line thought that was the cutest thing. I'm at work now. They thought that was the cutest thing. And it was like, teach her early. And we stood in line for 3 hours. You tired? I'm about to let her go to sleep on the bus, but come on, baby, because they backing up. Come over here. But yeah, my baby stood in line for 3 hours with us, and she didn't complain. She just said she was hungry, which I knew because hell, I was hungry. But I voted for Stacey Abrams because I'm a Georgia peach. She's still fighting it. She haven't, given up. Where my bus at? So we will see the outcome of it. This is our future. This is our future. So we will see, you guys. Hey y'all, it's Wednesday. See, time just be running into each other. I mean, it's Wednesday. I know that October 7th, 2018, day after elections. Voting yesterday felt amazing. I haven't voted in 10 years. Last time I voted, I was 18. It was Obama's first term, so it was 2008. And that was my first and last time voting. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna tell you why. For one, I'm not really into politics, to be honest. Some people hear that, like my coworkers, we had like a whole argument about 2 weeks ago about this, and they were just like, you know, that's so ignorant. You young people are this and that and blah blah blah. First of all, I don't put my faith in man. I pray. However, ever since yesterday, you know, I do see the importance in voting. At the same time, you know, it's like, okay, I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat, to be honest, you're still a bunch of people making promises. So, you know, and to be honest, this country is, I just feel like we're going backwards. I really don't feel like we're going forward. I really don't. I feel like we are more divided now in 2018 than we've been in a while. And it's not Trump, you know, it's not that. I mean, I might be part of it, though, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not putting all the blame on him. You can't blame one man for a whole nation, you know what I mean? But I don't know, like this world just don't feel right. It don't. And then living down south, I love living down south. Don't get me wrong. It might be because I don't have too much to come. I've never lived anywhere else. I literally was born and raised in Savannah, Georgia. I'm a true grits. Girls raised in the south. I'm getting sick. I feel like I need a breathing treatment or something. But I don't know if y'all can hear that. If it is, that's the dishwasher though. But I mean racism, especially down south, it's baby, it still exists. I'm gonna be honest. It still exists. Um, I don't want to say I'm used to it, but I might be. Like I said, I was born and raised down here. I've had people who come from up north down south, whether they moved down here or down here visiting family, and we might be in a grocery store. This one lady I was talking to in the DMV when I had to what was I doing something with my license or taking a test or something, and she was saying she can feel it. She was like, I can just feel the tension when I come down south, you know, opposed to when I'm up north. But for me, I guess living it every day is life. Is it acceptable? No. But I mean, like I said, for me, it's kind of life, so I don't know. But I did vote for Stacey Abrams. I did. As a matter of fact, she pretty much got all of Savannah votes. You know, if you check the polls, you know you can go to the state and you can click and look at like the counties or whatever. And she won our votes. Savannah, Georgia, they made me proud. I'm not gonna lie. We showed up and showed out. She got our votes. She did. Um, Technically, some of the votes are still being counted because she is not backing down. She is not fighting. She is not throwing in the towel. She was like, every vote is going to be counted. Every vote is going to be accounted for. Every voice is going to be heard. And for someone like me who, like I said, I haven't voted in 10 years. And when I did, you know, it was with my husband and my daughter. I stood in line for 3 hours, hungry as hell, you know, with a 5-year old. And I want my voice to be heard. I want my ballot. That's gonna be counted. I don't blame her. And even if she lose, that alone is why she got my vote. That alone is why I respect her and why she get a standing ovation from me, a round of applause. Because although he got majority of the votes, I think it was like 99% or something like that, had been tallied and it was in his favor. You know, she didn't lose by a lot. Well, she's technically still haven't lost yet. But no, she wasn't behind and still not behind by a lot. She really wasn't, or is not. But the fact that she didn't just be like, okay, find he won. She was like, oh, hell no. Oh, no. Baby, we gonna count every vote. I don't care if it's only 15 ballots that need to be counted. We gonna count them 15 ballots. Dang it, you know. And then her fighting for our voices, it started so much more. I just been, like I said, between yesterday and today, I just been reading different articles. I've been looking at ABC Live and CNN. Don't watch Fox like that. And just keeping up with it or whatever. And they say it can run until next week. However, if a certain amount of votes go in her favor, even if she don't necessarily win, they can have the election can qualify for a runoff, and that'll take place either December 2nd or 4th. I can't remember, but one of those dates, and we'll have to go back and vote again. All honesty, them 3 hours. No, I don't want to, but I will. I promise to God I will be out there again voting, and I will encourage everybody else I know to vote. You know, but her fighting for us has sparked for us to fight for us. You know, I've been reading an article where some voters up in Atlanta filed an emergency lawsuit. You know, some college students got it to where their poll station had extended hours so that more people can come in and vote who didn't get a chance to meet whatever that, like ours here was 7 o'clock. People still be coming in after 7 o'clock, pulling in, jumping in line so they can vote. um, you know, you had the have the absentee votes and stuff like that. I was reading this one article where a lady here in Georgia, she sounds like Chinese or something with her because of her I can't pronounce her last name. But she said that she emailed them. She emailed them. Oh, sorry, I'm so tired. October 6th. Um, for an absentee ballot. Never received it. Mine actually said these are emails, so you got your paper trail. Never received it. Email them again. They said they was supposed to send out the second one. Never received it, so she couldn't vote. And she said she really wanted this vote for Stacey Abrams. So people have been emailing, people have been calling, people have been going to local, you know, news stations and stuff like that. Like I said, we have the little lawsuit, and then people are starting to question Kemp's integrity. First of all, how are you Secretary of State? You oversee the voting process, yet you're a candidate in this race. Is that not a conflict of interest? Do we not have some type of policy or protocol or something set in place for situations like this? You don't have to strip him of his title of Secretary of State, but make him step down from being able to oversee the voting process until elections are over. Y'all don't think that man tried something slick? I'm not saying for 100%. I ain't saying for certain he did. It ain't 100%. I'm just saying temptation is real. And if you're in a situation where you can make something happen because you have that reach, you have that pull, you have that power, tell me you won't try. Tell me it won't cross your mind. Tell me. I've done things I ain't had no business doing because I could, and I felt like I could get away with it. I remember I was younger, went to the mall with my cousin and my older sister, and I stole some lip gloss or chapstick or something out of class. I don't know what I did with it because I don't remember having it for long. I don't know if I lost it or somebody stole it, but and that's my mind as a child. And I'm not a okay. Well, yeah, that do make me a thief, but that ain't a regular thing I do now. I'll just go around stealing lip gloss. But no, though, you see where I'm going at with it, though. I was in a position where I was able to take what I want, and I suffered zero repercussions from it. And that was me as a child. I had to be about, I don't know, like 7 maybe. So you mean to tell me as a grown man in the position he in now, I don't know. I ain't about to speculate. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna put that on that man because he might be innocent, you know. But I'm just saying. But no, and I'm reading like different articles and stuff, and like people are starting to question his integrity. People are starting to question his involvement. I find it funny that out of all the articles I read, a lot of them are saying that in cities and counties where it's predominantly like black people, you know, and other minorities or whatever, we were short little polling machines. You know, like one area up in Atlanta, I think they had 3. All the people that stand in A. Now, no, don't get me wrong. Now, I know everybody in Atlanta don't go to one place. You know what I mean? I do know that. I'm not stupid. I'm just saying though. You 3, seriously? You know what they try? Nah, man. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say it. You know what they're trying to do? Like, because they know, especially how black people, we get tired, we get irritable, we get frustrated. We be like, man, I ain't got time for this. We leave, and if you leave, you can't vote. If you don't vote, it can't be counted. You see what I'm saying? But I just find it funny that in the more urban areas, you know, oh, another article say how the machines went dead and didn't have a power cord for it. So, okay, you know it's election day, and what you charge the machine up, and it's good for a few hours. Like how to is it like a phone? That's how that work. I don't know, but I'm like, okay, you don't have a power cord on election day for the machine that people are going to use to vote. You don't have a power cord for that. Then you have a bunch of the machines in storage. I mean, shells of them in storage. They can't be used because of another lawsuit that they're involved in. So they can't be touched. So they're literally just sitting there. Okay. So that's why there's been a shortage of machines in certain areas. But in them areas where you know a lot of people are going to vote the Republican Party in, maybe they got power cords and they got a sufficient amount of machines to accommodate for the amount of people in that city or that county. But in the urban areas, we having all these technical difficulties and glitches, and the machine down now. You got to use paper ballots, or your signature don't match. Sorry, you can't vote. Type situations. Yeah, and they always telling us don't y'all are quick to jump to being about race, cause y'all make us that way. Y'all do flaky stuff, and I'm not saying y'all isn't white people. I'm saying y'all isn't people who do flaky stuff. You know what I mean? Because you got some black people got doggone who I'm ashy. You have some black people, but they just as bad. You black, who the hell are you for? You know, I don't know. I ain't about to make this a whole race thing. It was really supposed to be about me being a proud voter and voting for Stacey Abrams and appreciating the fact that although she's behind Kim, not by a lot. Let's get that straight. Not by a lot, just a little bit. But although she is behind him, she's not giving up. She's not throwing in the towel. She's going to fight for every ballot to be accounted for, to be counted. You know, I do like that. So even if she lose, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, she made a mark. She most definitely made a mark. And it's because of her that I ain't in the tub, I ain't in my bed, I ain't doing the homework, I ain't curl my hair like I was supposed to. Cause I'm up looking at that. Like I am for somebody who ain't voted in 10 years. I am invested in this darn election, and I'm like, God dang! I got my phone on the charger literally right now, sitting downstairs, looking at the little fireplace. When my behind need to be upstairs in bed. It's almost 12 o'clock. I'm gonna go to sleep. I get up 4 o'clock in the morning. There ain't about to be no sleep for me. So I'm about to go. But I encourage everybody to vote. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care if you're a Republican, a Democrat. What's the other one? The libertarian, whatever it's called. Just vote. And it's coming from somebody, yeah, who I ain't voted in 10 years. And it's so funny because my coworkers was like, for somebody who was so adamant about not voting, me, because like I said, I don't put faith in man. I can't, I'm sorry. But so for somebody who was so adamant about not voting and you ain't voting how long, talk about, you sure invested. I say I am. Y'all am. When I say y'all, I was going at it with the elders at my job. And old people, they so stuck in their ways. And it's like, oh my gosh. They just know everything. And they just, old people are funny. I swear, they are so freaking funny. And arguing with them, first of all, you're not going to win. You're not. You're not. Even if you make some really valid points just because of their age and the fact that they get seniority, you just not gonna win. So I was at work literally arguing with a group of elders, and I was like, you know what, y'all got it, y'all got it, y'all got it. They are funny though. I ain't gonna lie, they're funny, but they the reason why I went out and voted. Well, I did my research first. Cause just because you're black, you ain't getting my vote. Except for when I voted for Barack Obama. I ain't gonna lie, I voted for him because he was black. And I know that might sound ignorant, but I was 18 at the time. That was my first time being able to vote. That's all I needed to know, was that he was a black man running for president. Matter of fact, I remember it was late at night watching TV, and it showed that he won, and he was out, and I cried. Now, what the hell am I crying for? I don't even know this man and what he stands for. But just the fact that he got skin like me, he got hair like me, you know what I mean? Like, I remember being on the phone with one of my guy friends, just a friend, and he was like, "You see this?" And I was like, "I see it," because both of us was watching TV. And matter of fact, I think he the one who told me to turn to that channel, if I'm not mistaken. And he was like, "You see this?" I was like, "I do." And I cried. He like, "You crying?" I ain't gonna lie, I'm crying. I am crying. I remember I cried. Now I ain't gonna lie, his second term, I ain't vote for him. I mean, I didn't vote for anybody. Like I say, I only voted that one time. That time right there was significant enough for me. Like I said, it was my first year being able to vote. The first time I voted, I was able to help put a African American man in office. Hell, as president. Which honestly, I don't know. I was just like, if I don't ever vote again, the fact that I was able to vote this time, then this gonna carry me out the rest of my life. But then I was say I had to vote yesterday, and that's just midterm. So I rambled on again, y'all. It's going on 20 minutes. Let me say my behind the bed. I'm tired.